It looks like it's working. Are we actually live yet? I'm gonna find out. And we should be on the air. So let's I'm just gonna make sure everything's going actually on live. I'm having some technical difficulties. Hold on. And it should be good. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I was having a bit of technical issues there. So today we are starting a new game. We are going to find out what is up with Nate in Fallout 4 after the whole ordeal here. We're going to actually delve into the lore as we discover it. So this is going to be great. This is going to be absolutely freaking fantastic. I don't even know what difficulty we're playing on right now because I'm going to be setting that up. But with that being said, I am super stoked for this because this is the first time I'm going to be playing on any live stream since the next gen update came out. So I am really stoked for this, guys. Super stoked. Like, oh. Now, I do have to admit, I have some creation content from the Creation Club. Usually the free stuff is what gets put on my account. But I'm going to let this game introduce itself. This is like the iconic introduction of Fallout 4. One of the best intros out there. I'm gonna let it play.
War.
Sorry, mosquitoes.
War never changes.
Sorry, mosquitoes.
In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am... It's that war. War never changes.
Oh. Now tell me that's not an iconic opening. Like, I don't care how long you've been a Fallout fan. That's iconic.
War never changes.
War. War never changes. Freaking best ending line to the intro possible.
Stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Like, freaking, man, Fallout's always been solid. So we're just gonna go ahead and claim Nate as he is. Nate and Nora. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know, Nate is a war vet. Nora here is a lawyer. So, yeah. That's the beauty of that. We're going to go in here. Yes, hi Codsworth. Okay, coffee, grognak,
Jungle of the Bat Babies.
newspaper. Achoo! Oh, bless me. Jeez, I apologize for your ears. Whiz bang new weapons. Fat man launcher goes in the kid's hands. Like, what? She's holding a paper. We don't get 2 newspapers in a house. That doesn't work that way, Nora. Where did you get the second paper from? Where did you get the second paper from, Nora? There's only one. Yeah. Well, I don't think Sean's too worried about what he's going to be wearing for Halloween. Okay. Just being honest. Unusual weather. I wonder if there's like some sort of canon that actually explains the strange weather that they were experiencing overseas. And they don't mention where overseas. Communist memes. I can't believe he called it a meme. Like, ouch. Voltec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea.
Now,
I know you're a busy
like,
fellow, so I won't
I'm gonna explain in a minute
time being
after this, but
precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service,
we're gonna max endurance and intelligence for this playthrough.
for entrance into the local vault.
Vault 111. The great local vault,
It is, believe you
which
me.
there's like
Now,
6 in this map, I think.
In the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Sure.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We got this, guys. We got this. All right. All right. So we've got the name of Nate. I want to stick to the canon as much as possible. Okay, and we're gonna max out not perception, endurance, and we're gonna max out intelligence right off the hop. We're gonna put some points into charisma, so we have level 4 charisma as well.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault.
Yeah, you sneaky kid. You sneak you. Yeah, you have fun with that.
Thanks again.
Peace of mind.
Hey,
For you and Sean,
for
there's
you and
no
Sean,
price.
no price is too high.
Smooth, right? Yeah.
I have my moments. Good old USA.
Mr. Nate, Sean has been changed. Absolutely refuses to calm down.
So proud of you.
Eternal affection.
So she actually is a lawyer. I just seen her diploma there. Oh, Sean, hi.
How the two most important men in your life for you? The movie of it. He loves that.
Yeah, I fixed it. Which is actually part of the canon in this. If you play as Nora, and he's Nate's standing over here, and Nora's over here, it actually tells how they
Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
That was a little glitchy. Sorry. Anyways,
What's wrong?
that Vault-Tec guy is a snake, and here's why. It's almost like he knew right away, and this is really coincidental, but what in Fallout isn't.
Explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. Seems we've lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's
Confirmed reports.
confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of
Nuclear detonation. Ho.
Pennsylvania.
Ho ho ho.
My God.
I played this a little too much when I'm reciting the lines.
We need to get
We
to
need
the
to get out. Text the vault. But we got all these neighbors going to the vault. None of them we know.
Sir, I am Vault-Tec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't
He's
stop.
trying to get in without being on the list.
Okay,
Hey there.
I'm reporting this.
Wait,
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return
I wonder, can we catch up?
Excuse me.
He doesn't want to talk.
I'm not registered or not.
They're letting you in and not me.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
So,
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the
Doing-
gate?
Step on the platform in the center.
we're doing everything we can for them. And I beat like half the people to the thing.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I
Now,
love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
this detonation,
Oh my god!
that's not a very big bomb.
Hold on!
Like, putting that in perspective, that's like 100 kilotons at most. I think they over-exaggerated the power of their bombs. Even though they say there's more radiation to the nukes in this game, I still don't see that working out, and explaining how much more, like, that there has to be more than one nuclear detonation in this area for it to actually kill off everybody. But, you know, that's beside the point. That's a little canon and reality referencing there, just for those that want to know about that.
Proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault,
New home, huh?
better future underground. Is this?
Now we're gonna go ahead.
Step over to the table. Take a seat.
You all die.
Thanks. What now?
Yeah, we're following the doctor. Totally following the doctor.
It's gone. Our home. Everything we have. Sir? Yeah, we're following the doctor.
DC.
What if they didn't make it?
Those the mother and father are down in DC. That's the capital wasteland from Fallout 3. So they might be related to the survivor of not survivor, but the kid that comes out of the vault in Fallout 3. I think that might be a loose reference, but I'm not
I'm
sure.
not going far. I'll just be over there.
Sean's acting up.
She is not on cue anymore.
Contaminate and depressurize.
Some of the update seems to be a little more buggy than anything. I mean, the unofficial patch clearly isn't going to fix everything, and I'm not using any mods right now. So, that being said,
Procedure complete.
you know, we're gonna freeze up in time now.
In 5, 4, 3,
And we're not gonna be able to do anything, so we're gonna just let this play through. Because freaking Cornflake's gotta come in and be a dick. Like, I've never had a Fallout game that actually made me feel like I hate a cereal company, but like, I've Fallout 4 kind of makes you hate Kellogg, and Kellogg is a cereal brand, so it's like, man, this game actually made me kind of not like that cereal brand just because of how they wrote this character. So they're gonna go get Sean, kill Nora, and yeah, they see us as a backup for DNA, I guess, for the Institute, which that's gonna be brought up again quite later on in the stream share series, stream show, whatever you want to call this. I don't know what we're doing with it yet, but we're gonna go over every bit of lore I know while we go through the gameplay too. Now that 44 shot Magnum revolver, I mean, that gunshot's actually quite obviously accurate, but I definitely don't like Kellogg. That's the first time we meet him, and we don't even know his name, but that is Kellogg and one of the Institute scientists, and frankly, they both are evil, in my opinion. I mean, there's no truly evil person in Fallout 4, really, unless you're a raider maybe, but we're hacking up our lungs over here now, as we thought. Now, I don't know what they're expecting people to do right off the hop. Like, usually, what I did the first time, I tried opening this. I tried doing this the whole time, first time I played. And it doesn't do anything, right? So, and then I went over there, and then it popped. And I was like, oh! I glitched. Like, I glitched this way, and then hit that, and that's how I found out you opened the pod. So, that's how I found it out the first time, guys. I don't know about everybody else. But see, all the cryopod guys are dead. Why would Voltec do this? Because Voltec is not a nice company. Just like 90% of the real life companies we know about. They're not very friendly people. They're not very nice people. Okay, so we should be able to find something over here. Pack of cigarettes, that's good. There's a stim pack over here, that's good. Oh, security terminal. Perfect, more lore. So, let's see what Vault 111 had for lore, for what we have access to right now. So, Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from the assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with Vault operations are capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. That's pretty insane. Operations Protocol Manual. Resident admittance. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort to each to the designated cryogenic pods. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees.
Hey Cam, good luck on the stream.
Thank you. And so once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entryway must remain sealed under any circumstances. So automatically, we're seeing that this vault is not what they were putting out. So we're going to go into the staff duties now. Science staff, okay? Members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs. Okay? Members of there is no chance, dude. Deadshot. You are blocked on everything. You have one mutual chat. You can hit me up on Discord. But anyways, members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary and cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension, and must not interrupt suspension. Independent research is encouraged and left to overseer discretion. Then we move on to security personnel, and as we move in there, it says now, security patrols are to be carried out on a constant 8-hour rotation. Security priorities include monitoring for signs of intrusion, checking for atmosphere leaks, settling disputes among personnel, enforcement of regulations set forth by the overseer, enforcement of regulations set forth by Vault-Tec. As we move down, we go into facility services, and what is that last word? Maintenance. There we go. And in this file, we see, due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. The exact distribution of these roles is left to the overseer's discretion. So that's the 3 staff duties files. All clear and evacuation. Let's see what this says. So the all clear message. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel may be evacuated at the overseer's discretion. Disregard any notices from organizations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 111 staff have been evacuated. Mandatory shelter protocol. Vault 111 is classified as a short-term assignment. 200 years is not short-term, but okay. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the vault while awaiting the all-clear signal to evacuate. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, the overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstance may Vault 111 staff evacuate during this shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault-Tec. Now that's just the security terminal so far. Now we have security logs even. So, this is the bomb day of October 23rd, 2077. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now, it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we're smiling at them all that time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? 2 days later, 2 months, 2 days later, December 25th, Christmas Underground got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and had a little party. A gift that got handed out was a fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. That's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of sad. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. Supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. This is not Vault 76. So this now is 4 months later, March 14th, 2078. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir crazy. Some people are even saying the all-clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months tops. The overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient and focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on. I just know it. So there's already some discrepancies with how the vault's being run, and it definitely seems to be affecting the security staff. So let's take a look. This one is what? April 23rd of 2078. So this is a year, roughly, like a little under a year after the bombs dropped. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. I got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. Final entry. Last entry. No all clear from Voltec is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us are in office, along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we may have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. So, there was clearly a revolt in Vault 111. And it seems that the security team was behind the revolt. So when we find another terminal here, we will take a look. Now I could have, you know what? I should do that. I'm going to go back.
Giant roaches.
And there's a reason why I'm going back right now, because that is not the first terminal in Vault 111. Now, we came in from in here, right? There is a terminal. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There is a terminal. Oh, there it is. Right here. So let's see what this terminal has, right? Cryogenic array. Offline, premature termination resulting in system failure. Isolated manual and remote overrides detected. Controls disabled. Life support. Offline, premature termination resulting in system failure. Isolated manual and remote overrides detected. Controls disabled. Pod occupant status. C1 empty. Mr. and Mrs. Callahan, both dead. Mr. and Mrs. Abel, both dead. Nora and Sean. Sean being missing and Nora being dead. Pod C7 is Nate, which was my main character. Mr. Russell was put in here. Where's Mrs. Russell, though? So, Miss Russell was with him. So, if we open up in here, maybe we will find Miss Russell as well. So, let's take a look for that terminal. Here it is. And we're going to take a look into this terminal. Cryogenic array, offline, just like the last one. Life support, same thing. It says the exact same thing, that's why I'm just in and out. So now we have Mr. DiPietro, Cindy Colfran, Miss Whitefield, Mr. Whitefield, Miss Colfran, which I guess is her mom, and then Mr. Colfran. So Miss Russell never made in the vault. And she was one of the people that we saw running into the vault. So what happened to her? Right? Well, we don't know. That's the scary part. We just don't know what happened to her. So now we go back to the way we were going and continue through Vault 111. Because I want to keep this all in one vault if I can help it, right? Now, in survival mode, I would grab these. Usually, I don't really care to right now. Now, this is the recreation terminal. Let's see the Overseer memo. Remember, use of the recreation terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. Top 10. And it has your top 10.
By the way, it's Taylor.
I know, Deadshot. You didn't have to give me your user or your real name. I know who Deadshot Gold is, bro. So we got the top 10 scores of the tape Red Menace, which is a game, and we've got Rick, Tim, TGM, SAE, a bunch of stuff that we don't know anything about. I'm doing all right. Right now we are going through Vault 111 and doing the lore bits as I come across them. That's kind of the premise of the stream series all the way through right now. There should be a gun, unless I passed it already. No, I didn't pass it already. It's going to be on the other side of here.
I'm gonna download Fallout 4.
There you go. Fallout 4 is an awesome game. This is after the next gen update, so that's why I feel there's a need to expand on what content is in here. So these rad roaches, they're fairly easy to kill. You just punch them. Mind you, that's a lot of rad roaches.
You made me want to download it if you want to play again.
Well, that's just it. Fallout 4 is a single-player game, sadly. So, anyway, we're gonna open up this door now. Moving on in. Take the stim packs. Now we have our first gun. Now, I'm gonna make sure I grab more ammo. I think it's in this locker here. And I want that cigarette pack because it's preserved. Bobby pins are always useful. I like them. We got more ammo here and here. This here is the cryolator. You need a master lock picks level for it, and well, you come back for that. That is a fun little toy. Ooh, eyeglasses. Okay, so the Overseer's Terminal. You have to be able to get into this to be able to open the evacuation tunnel, as we established in a previous PC. So this is Vault 11 Overseer's instructions. Okay, and we're going to go through that. So, confidential.
Dang, you will have to walk me through it, little then, and I'm changing to a meal build in 7.6 instead of a heavy gunner.
Okay. Anyways. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on aware human subjects. If your staff will be on short-term assignment while monitoring the basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault-Tec technicians. Under no circumstances is suspension supposed to be disrupted. This includes the administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. That's dark. They openly tell you, throw the body in the cryogenic pods. The cryolator. This is a note from the Overseer.
Okay, LOL, Cypher been helping me with it.
Ah, okay. Okay. I haven't been playing much of 76 right now. I got some plans for that later. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form.
I can tell.
Yeah. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker on the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy time as we wait for the all-clear signal. All clear never came. Operations, I think we already went through the manual. Let's see the Overseer's log. This is the only thing we haven't gone through. So preparations before the bombs dropped. Here we go. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault-Tec supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. This vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time, I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realized. Yeah, I don't think you really want to see the end of the world, but okay, so this is October 23rd. It doesn't have a year. I'm guessing this is 2077, just after the bombs fell. It's happened. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. Early warning. Keep that in mind for a moment here. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute, which would be Nate and Nora. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Which is very true. However, how do they get an early alert for a bomb they wouldn't know is coming? There's the suspicions, right? Did Vault-Tec drop the bomb? And a lot of people seem to think so. So, this is system malfunction. Strange issue today with Pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in the Vault-Tec's remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I'll only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Supplies running low. There's been no all-clear signal yet. Even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that, and despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all clear. And that's when the mutiny hit. A faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots! I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I am consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, there's fewer mouths to feed. And that gets pretty dark pretty quickly there. Now we'll open up the evacuation tunnel. Now with that being said, Vault 111 has some very dark undertones. Oh, come on. Okay, I definitely don't like having to shoot rad roaches, but yeah. I don't have the Pip-Boy to unequip the 10mm yet, so we're gonna keep going through into the exit zone. There's one rad roach, there's another one around here somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere. But we're going to take the utility jumpsuit, and see, these vault jumpsuits are very nice. So there's Red Roach over there. Cool. We got that. There we go. That guy's dead. I just don't want to leave any more of those vault jumpsuits laying around. They sell for, well, a few caps. But yes, as we can see, he thinks everybody should be alive still. He has no idea how much time has passed. But we're going to take this Pip-Boy, and we're going to show you just how long it's been since the bombs have fallen. And this is the beauty of the Pip-Boy, in my opinion. The odometer, for all the time that has gone, it is still kicking. The odometer. No holotape found. Initiating. Bingo! Now we have our Pip-Boy. Now, I'm going to unequip the pistol. So, as you can see, 20 caps per jumpsuit. But there's also utility bonuses. So now that we have that, I don't think there's another computer in here. I don't think there's another terminal. This was malfunctioned and shut. Like, because I remember coming through here, this was actually shut. So something buggy happens with the new update with that. So there's no more computers, there's nothing else to do in Vault 111 until we come back for that cryolator. I wonder how late we're going to wait until the playthrough of that to get the cryolator, but here we go. The vault door opens. This is like one of the most favored games of the Fallout franchise. However, New Vegas has the best story. So any diehard fan will tell you, you know, 3 was iconic. Vegas had the best story, and then Fallout 4 has the best gameplay. And then 76, well, it's the only multiplayer option. So, I mean, take that as you will. So we're now going down to the elevator to get back up to the surface. Honestly, they should have designed more vaults like this with a freaking ceiling elevator. That would have been like the biggest brain move they could have had. We're finished in the vault. Now, thank you guys for coming in and checking it out. Feel free to hit a thumbs up, you know, subscribe if you haven't already, and feel free to share this around with your friends. Who knows, they might like it too. Feel free to hit a thumbs up, you know, subscribe if you haven't already, and feel free to share this around with your friends. Who knows, they might like it too. I'm just gonna keep trying to open up every bit of lore as we come across it, right? Like, I'm gonna show you guys not only what I go through as a gameplay, but I want to explain the lore's bits and pieces as I come across it. So that way there's no questions of, did I already cover this this lore? Now the Crucible, that's a quest line for later on. I think we're not going to be wanting to deal with that right now, so we're going to go ahead and take the Rad-X and Molotov cocktail out of there. We are now going to run over here, jump, right? You want to always know where your food is. There's a bottle cap. I like that. Instead, we're going to go this way. Oh, wrong way. The opposite way. The opposite way of where I ran. There we go. Now, I feel bad for the military guy. You don't see the power armor of the guy that, like, was here with the minigun. You don't see anybody piled up against this wall like they were. They moved down here, and even so, these skeletons, I think people have been walking up. Hub flowers, they're always good for chems. Keep that in mind as you explore your wasteland. Don't over encumber yourself too quickly. Now we're going to move on. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to show you guys. That's why we wanted the Pip-Boy. So when I come onto the map tab, you can see that it is 2287, October 23rd. So it has been 210 years since this man's seen the light of day. Could you imagine waking up and 210 years have gone by? We're going to go talk to Codsworth real quick here. We're going to do the tour with him, and we're going to explore Sanctuary Hills, get the lore we know about Sanctuary Hills, and slam through it. Yeah, you're still here?
You're still here. So, other people can still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here.
Well, I wouldn't consider Codsworth a person, but, you know.
But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state. That is the message.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Yeah, in a better place. He's been kidnapped.
Worse than I thought.
200 years?
A bit overtime.
So I'm not interested in all the dialogue here because they don't really establish a lot with lore. He talks about trying to polish rust. He's trying to like give me a holotape, and now he's gonna help me search the neighborhood. We're gonna kill some bloatflies. I think I'm gonna pull out my pistol again, just real quick here, because I think that's an idea. Now we move up here. He's gonna take us into this house, and I'm not even waiting for Codsworth anymore. Okay. Fire. There we go. And then when he goes through here, we're gonna go through here, and he's gonna come over here. We're gonna go in here ahead of him, like last time. There we go. Now Codsworth is gonna want to talk.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth. Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
So Codsworth couldn't do shit. What else is new? Okay, so let's go looking for terminals. I know there's a couple around here. I just don't remember what houses they're in particular. Okay, it's not this one. There's a few houses with terminals, and I'm gonna make sure we go through each house, just make sure I get those terminals, because we're gonna want that information. I want that lore. I'm a lore hungry person. We're gonna pick this safe. Why not? Bingo. We're gonna take the rounds, the mentats, the rat-away. I'm gonna leave the rest for now. We're gonna get out of here and move down along the road. Now, I believe it's this house that is our house, which there's some stuff to pick up here. First and foremost, there's Grognak the Barbarian. It's a very nice collectible. Who doesn't like to collect comic books, right? Anyways. In here, there's Stimpack, or whatever healing items you may find. It varies from playthrough to playthrough. We're going to take this oil, and there's nothing else to take aside from this one little hidden piece that some people miss, and that's this, the special book. So we're going to put it into strength. So now we're going to keep on moving. There is now this house across the way. I don't think it has a terminal. I'm just going to check real quick. No terminal in there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so no terminal in this house. But I think it's that house there. Or that house there that has the terminal I'm talking about. Or one of the terminals, I should say. So, nothing over here. No. No. Could you imagine trying to, like, live record a lore thing? It's like you're looking around from place to place, no snippets, just walking like I'm doing on live stream with you guys, you know. I couldn't imagine somebody actually trying to do like I do, and all in one shot. Oh look, rad roaches. There, I didn't feel like wasting ammo. Okay, so it's not this house, it's gonna be the next one. There has to be, I know there's terminals in here somewhere. There we go, there's one. So before we do anything, we're gonna take this chin-chin trigger out. We're gonna take the makeshift bomb, because screw that, and we're gonna get into hacking. Okay, so hacking's a very simple thing. What you do is when you find your word, right? You'll find a word. See what I did there? You see what I did there? Yeah? I hope you did. I hope you did, because I'm not going to be doing that every time. Di Pietro. Remember how we were reading about the Di Pietros in the vault here? But there's family here, mentioned. Totally high-strung and needs to relax. I keep telling him that, offering to help. But so far, no dice. By the looks of the guy, he's self-medicating with pie. That's funny. Baker, new person. My favorite tinfoil hat-wearing nut job. Good for 7 ampules of day tripper a week. Wow. That's a lot of chems. Guess he's a one-a-day kind of guy. Whatever helps the man groove. Still trying to get her some buff out. Didn't expect the rationing to affect this, but it is what it is. Jahani. He wants something called Psycho. I'm not sure the stuff even exists, and if it does, do I really want this Neanderthal using it? I guess it depends on how much she's willing to spend. I'll put some feelers out to my army connection to see where that goes. And then Russell. Now, both the Russells, right, were supposed to be in the vault. Miss Russell, however, was never found in the vault. So I'm wondering if this is about her. They still owe me for that last XL delivery. Occurred to me. Was it even for them? Because so help me God, if I find out they're juicing up those dogs, we're going to have words about more than money. But we're probably beyond words anyway. And I know they have a floor safe in there. I've seen it. Master bedroom, under the dresser. Can't be that tough to crack. So, he already knows something about the Russells of Sanctuary Hills that I didn't know. So, let's see what they say about, what is it? Concord. Now, Concord has O'Keefe. Still good for a couple of hits of Daddy-O a week. Pretentious, pseudo-intellectual asshole, but his money's good. Williams. Wants Med-X as much as I can get. Hasn't told me why. Not really my business. Guessing there's some sort of long-term pain management going on. Disease? Anders. Kids are usually a no-go, but this girl's got style, and she's not interested in getting tweaked. Ordered 20 blood packs. Some Halloween stunt or something. Or hell, maybe she's really a vampire. What do I care? She's got her daddy's money. So, it seems to be like this is a terminal for a drug dealer. Some student at CIT wants to buy a Day Tripper XL and an entire pallet, yes, pallet of Mentats. Not sure what he's doing. If he's doing crazy experiments, dealing to the other eggheads, or on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Don't care, so long as the money's good. That's funny. Ward. Young married couple, good for a couple day tripper per week. Easy order, cool people, no brainer. McDermott. Ah. See, when we go to Concord later, you can actually find pieces about McDermott. So who knows, maybe when I'm done doing these live streams breaking down lore, I might actually take snippets that actually tie together and put them side by side, explaining why I'm doing it and what exactly ties to what. But anyways, to continue on, Cop, longtime Buff-Out customer running into supply problems. We've had a good thing for years, but I'd hate it to end now, and I don't exactly want to risk him getting all noble and law-abiding if he can't get what he wants. That would end very badly for me. So he's talking even before the war, before the bombs dropped. Sapolsky, the old lady has upped her Daddy-O order. Weird, but profitable. So now that's Boston we just read about, but here's now the MISC section. Malcolm, potential new customer in Charleston, wants Med-X. Seems oddly desperate. Might be a cop trying too hard. Need to move slowly. And then Duchesne. Underwear model from Braintree. Beautiful, intelligent, totally weird. All she's ever wanted is stim packs, 10 plus per week. My imagination continues to run wild. So, already we can see there was a drug dealer living in this house. We're gonna open up this safe. Or a chems dealer. That would be the proper way of putting it to you, to fans. We're gonna take that shotgun shells. Okay, so with that being established, now we know there was a drug dealer running out of this house. I'm gonna get this ready because I think there's a bad roach in here, and there is one more terminal in this place. I think I passed it in Sanctuary Hills. So we're gonna find that one more terminal, and I think I know where it is, but it's not at all in this section like I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, no, it's not in here, not there. So I know where it is. It's got to be back up this way. There is another terminal, and I think it's in the McDermott's house, or not McDermott's house, the Russell's house. I think it's up here. Was it this house? No. There is a bunker back here. Is this where I'm thinking? I'm wondering if this is where the other terminal is. I remember there being 2 terminals in Sanctuary, but we're gonna just take that food, stim pack, and right away while we're here. Mint-smash, purified water, yes. Cram, yes. Oil can, yes. 45 round, of course. Blamco mac and cheese, sure. Duct tape is always good.
Loctite.
That's too high of a level for me to unlock yet, so we're gonna go out. So, I mean, there's all kinds of different things that we are going to be trying to do here. It's just a matter of how well I can pull it off. You know, let's see. So, the terminal wasn't in the cellar, so would it be in here somewhere? I thought for sure there was a second terminal. I find when I lower my tones too much, I sound like Oxworm. Oh, the terminal. Oxworm's got that deep nasally voice, and I find I sound like that when I go, oh, this terminal. I don't know, maybe I don't. Maybe that's just in my head. So there is a safe here. Well, that was brilliant. There we go. Takes a bit of playing around with the old pick, but we got it. Okay. Well, I guess that is the only terminal in here. I thought Sanctuary had 2. Guess it only had 1. So, to continue on with the journey, we are going to go to the Red Rocket Station. Now, there is no lore particularly there, but it is a location that we're going to want to get for the rest of the gameplay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that and that. We're going to take the mongrel meat and the iron, which for once was actually in the beast. Half the time it doesn't spawn in the beast. That ammo was kind of crap. Okay, so now we are here. We're going to get dog meat. Hey, dog meat.
Boy, what are you doing here all by yourself?
Hey, dog meat.
Okay then, let's stick together.
Now, is your name Dog Meat? No. It's weird. His name used to pop up as Dog Meat. I don't get it. Anyways, now we're gonna run around for a second before this turns into a hot zone. Yeah, I see. Okay, well, I guess the mole rats aren't going to ambush us this time. They should be ambushing us. I don't understand. It's a little odd. Okay, well, that's buggy. Anyways. We want to kill these blood bugs. There we go. And we're going to move right past the Red Rocket Station. Now, we are entering Concord. I don't know too much of this area, but we're going to go through it. And we're going to find some stuff. So we're going to see if there's any terminals, read the terminals if there are any, and pick up items along the way that we actually will need. Okay, so we're going back to here, and we're gonna go in further into Concord. Now, there won't be a lot of doors to go in, but when we go in a place, there's gonna be places to explore. So, there's the Museum of Freedom down there where our lovely Preston is waiting for us. But I'm not interested in Preston right now. I'm gonna see if there's anything back here I can explore. Up this way? No? Okay. Now, if you are playing a survival run... Oh, it's not this one. Okay, there is a door in Concord to always consider, where you can get a lot of glass bottles for going back to the vault and getting purified water, if you feel like playing a really long playthrough. But the workhouse, I don't think there was anything in here in particular. Just yeah, just some items. Terminal's destroyed, yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so we're gonna go back down. And we're gonna go out this door. Because there's no point in staying in here if there's no lore. We want the lore of the meat of the franchise. Haha. Oh my. The meat of the franchise. Haha. Oh my. Okay, so here we go, loading in. Okay, so here we go, loading in. Now we're gonna press down this way. I don't think there's any doors on this street. Yeah, I'm not running towards the gunfight yet. That's Jet and Mentats, we'll take them. Bobby Pin Box and Pork and Beans, that'll come with us. And, oh, look at that, a Raider. Now, is that... Yes, it is possible for us to pick this. Okay, so we're gonna pick the safe. You should pick a safe if you see it and you can actually pick it, but sometimes you don't have the skill set, right? So that's it. Okay, so we got bottle caps. Okay, so I guess that means we go back this way now. Because we're going to have to fight through these guys to get to the other side and explore more areas. And they've been fighting them off just fine. See? Yeah. I'll be there in a minute. When you're so used to it, it's like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna take the Mentats and Psycho. What's that? Oh, it's a beer bottle. Okay, so that's nothing. Is there anything in here? See, this is sad, man. They're just gone to church and having a gay old time. Next thing you know, the bombs fall. So, I mean, there's not much in Concord, particularly. I think that's it for exploration-wise. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back down this way, and now we're gonna complete the Museum of Freedom before moving on, I think. This is down the street from the Museum of Freedom, so I want to make sure I don't miss any lore, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing down here to, yeah, there's nothing down here to worry about. So we're gonna go back up to the Museum of Freedom to continue the storyline. Again, I'm going to probably be skipping the dialogues just so that people that actually get to play the game for the first time aren't going to be full of spoilers. And I mean, most of us that have played the game always are tired of hearing the same dialogues all the way around. But that being said, it's still a great story. Come on, load me in. Yay! You know what? There we go. Usually somebody runs through here, but again, that doesn't always happen. It's times. They did make things work a lot better since the next gen up. Shot in the face. But you're too late. That dog gets in my way so much. Oh my gosh.
Hey Cam, good luck on the stream. Skipping some comments. How you doing, beauty? I'm gonna download Fallout 4. Yura made me want to download it if you want to play again. Dang, you will have to walk me through it, little then, and I'm changing to a meal build in 7.6 instead of a heavy gunner. Justin, I'm okay, lol. Cypher been helping me with it.
I am going to have to. I am definitely going to have to turn that off eventually. Oh my. Good thing it only happens every now and then, where it repeats people's comments. Because it already read all that to you guys, but, you know, apparently it wants to be special and repeat it twice. Okay, so we go this way. We're going to take out... I completely failed. .38s. Stim pack. Move on. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Yeah, no, you're not. I won't let you. That's what I thought. Die. Now, for once, I'm actually not playing on survival, just for the sake of I want this to be able to move fairly quickly. Okay, so this guy's going to explain what we need, but I'm going to go get it now. Yes, I'm going to walk away. We're going to open this door. Oh, come on, really? We're going to open this door. Come on, thank you. We're going to grab that fusion core. And we're going to unlock this terminal. Because if there's anything in here, we want to know about it. Gaunt side. And it's going to be crude. Watch. Password's crude. Boom. Okay, so it's just unlock the security gate. It's nothing important, no lore, nothing like that. So we're going to go back up. Tell them we already have the fusion core. And that's that. And we're gonna go mow down a Deathclaw. Cause why not? Right? Right. That's everybody's dream. Just kill a Deathclaw, right? Totally normal. Ambushing for a level 1 or 2. Now, let's level up our 2 level slots. For intelligence, I'm gonna get nerd rage off the hop. And I mean, hacking a robot is a good thing, but honestly, I definitely like ghoulish, so we're gonna get ghoulish to restore my health.
Hey there.
Please, you need to listen to me.
Glad to help.
Oh my god, this guy, please! I'm just gonna skip all this because they're explaining how they die. Most of their group died in Quincy during the Quincy massacre, and he's the last minute man. So they're pretty much explaining there's a suit of power armor on the roof, where we're gonna get a minigun, and we're gonna rip it out of the vertibird that's on the roof, jump down, kill a bunch of raiders, and that's gonna be also how we get the death claw.
I'll help if I can. Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core.
There is an earlier fusion core too.
Nice.
Perception bobblehead right there, we're gonna grab that. Now, something that we don't always see in the first playthrough is the Robco right here on the table. So that's our second magazine of the game. It's angry, Mama Murphy says. Well, sorry Mama, but I'm angrier. It's not as scary as I am. Give me a minigun, watch it happen. And Mama Murphy later on. I don't know if we'll be able to ever hear it during this playthrough, so I'm going to mention it now. But Mama Murphy, at one point, if you kill the Deathclaw and listen to some dialogue of hers, and like you're not actually talking to anybody or anything like that, but there is some hidden dialogue that you notice, like, in the world. And she says that she killed a Deathclaw once with nothing but one bullet and a pipe pistol. Now, nobody really believes it, but I thought that was kind of a cool little far-fetched story.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
There we go. That's that guy. Oh, I'll show you the fancy gun. I thought you wanted to see the gun. Yeah, that's what I don't like seeing. Reload. And let's see if we have anything. Like a Molly. A Molly cocktail is always nice. Come on!
You can kill the Deathclaw while it's crawling out of the sewer. Easy way.
Thanks, Jamzia. That's actually a very helpful tip. I've never really bothered trying to kill the Deathclaw in the Great. I just don't like the Deathclaws overall. They're not as cool or as deadly as New Vegas, which, you know, that kind of bites that they're not as hard to fight. But I mean, it's cool that they give you a minigun and everything to slay it off the hop, but they're kind of overselling well, actually they're underselling how deadly a Deathclaw is.
That was a pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's a pretty amazing display. I get it. We're gonna find out how Preston's the last minute man, and he wants us to meet up with him in Sanctuary Hills. So Mama Murphy's going to tell us to check the green jewel, and yeah. I'm just gonna make this very quick and easy for this piece, you know? Like, I don't like to hear all the dialogues. So we're gonna go ahead and instead of meeting him straight, well, we're gonna go straight to Sanctuary, actually. I'm gonna drop the power armor off there, and we're gonna continue on with our journey, and we're gonna go right for Diamond City. I think that's gonna be a fun way of doing it, and we'll uncover whatever lore as we go. Now, here is the other door I was telling you guys about. Okay, this is the Concord Speakeasy. Now, inside is where a bunch of bottles are. Great for survival runs. There's no lore in there. I already know that. I played it a bunch. I booked over like 500 hours in just this game. So it's just a matter of, I think it's just going to be empty like usual. Oh, I did pick up a holotape, actually, that we can listen to while I'm walking over. So we're going to listen to a holotape, because it was the Michael Day.
Log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. Cause, EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Cannaway were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
Now, with that being said, his sister being in Boylston of Boston, that is actually really interesting because Boylston Club is in Boylston Street of that area. There we go. We've claimed the workshop, and now we are going to go for Diamond City. So instead of following our quest line, we're going to follow the Jewel of the Commonwealth. Because I want to get further in the storyline before we go cracking a bunch of lore open everywhere we go. I need to be stronger. And I don't want to be a Minuteman. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not big on the Minutemen. I'd rather be part of the Brotherhood of Steel. You get a lot more gear out of it. You can visit a lot more locations too. And you get power armor and all kinds of goodies. So unless that I'm misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure they give you power armor at some point as a Brotherhood of Steel member. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't claim the workshop that those mole rats didn't ambush us the first time. Who knows? Still no ambush. So by the time I walked all the way there, now all the way back, I'm passing them. But like, they all the way back here still. So we're gonna keep pushing, and pushing. We're gonna keep pushing and pushing. Pushing and pushing. Whee! Now, I appreciate everybody that comes in and checks in my channel and, you know, like gives a shout out in the comments. Feel free to give a like, you know, a little subscribe. Maybe hit that notification bell.
I guess it's time to play Fallout. Have a good stream.
Yeah, Fallout's an awesome game. And you too, thank you for coming in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing more Fallout lore dives as we go through the gameplay. So you don't want to miss any of that, then definitely smash that notification bell. I'm fairly regular on streams, so I absolutely am adoring the idea that we're going to be going pretty well right for it. This is Gorski Cabin. Now, I forgot all about this being here. That's why I went to check it out. And there is a feral ghoul inside named Gorski. Like, it's a bit of an Easter egg if you ask me, but... Oh my gosh, there we go. Bang! Now we're gonna open up this. There's Mr. Gorski there, I believe. No. Okay, we're out of ammo for that gun pretty well. I guess it's time to slap out the pipe pistol. Now we're gonna go in the root cellar and get Mr. Gorski. Because Gorski is one of the people in this area, you know, so... Anywho, we are now gonna grab the Wonder Glue, yes. Grab the dustpan, yes. Now, I wouldn't recommend coming in here without some sort of radiation preemptive, just because of what we're gonna come across in here for. Because back here, it gets a little, radioactive. Radioactive, radioactive. Oh. Oh, thank you. Dog meat. Wayne Gorski. Now, here's his terminal over here. Wasteland Survival Guide, Bottle Cap Mine. And it's a little radioactive in here, so we're going to take some Rad X. And we're going to hop on this terminal. Now, what does Gorski's terminal have to say? We're going to find out. Gift has to, GI is probably the common 2 letters. Now, what does Gorski's terminal have to say? We're going to find out. Gift. GI definitely seems to be. GI is probably the common 2 letters. Unless it's the E. Oh! Okay, statement of intent. This will be my first and only entry. I identify myself as a free-thinking citizen of these once great United States. I will not stand idly by as the government infects the minds of its people with devices like the electrical tower and they've erected in my front lawn. I pledge to take down this mind control device by any means necessary and have begun construction on an incendiary device. If you are reading this, I have certainly been killed or detained in a government interrogation camp. The news will surely warp the truth and brand me a communist traitor. Do not believe their lies. Let all true patriots know that what I do of my own free will and for the good of my country. Wow, he sounds like a really big patriot there. The way at least it comes across. Now, as you can tell, I took some Rad-X. There is radiation in here, so if you're not prepared, like if you don't know it's there, it's gonna catch you off guard. That's just how that works. But that's what's in here. So now, Wayne Gorski is a random guy, and I don't even know why he's a named guy. I'm gonna have to do some reading on that. But I figure there's some piece of lore somewhere in the world that explains Wayne Gorski being, well, that ghoul. And there's not going to be much content in between, for gameplay at least. So we're going to go over here. I believe this is Trudy's Diner.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushes.
Now let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Bottle Cap Mine. That's it. Oh my lordy. Okay.
He bought them fair and square, Judy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Whoa, whoa, easy there, Vault.
Mm-hmm. You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
That's it. You're dead.
Hey, oh, wait there. That guy.
Hey Cam, good luck on the stream. Skipping some comments.
Oh my gosh.
You made me want to download it if you want to play again. Then you will have to walk me through it little then, and I'm changing to a mule build in 7.6 instead of a heavy gunner. Justin, I'm okay, lol. Cypher been helping me with it. I can tell. You can kill the Deathclaw while it's crawling out of the sewer. Easy way. I guess it's time to play Fallout. Have a good stream.
There we go. I was wondering if it was going to read all the comments again, but it read most of them.
Excuse me.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here.
Mm-hmm. I've got a few minutes.
It's all worth it.
Let's take a look at what they got. I don't think they're going to have anything particular that we want. Yeah, nothing particular. Okay. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on moving. And, well, there is somewhere over here nearby. Oh, hey, we have a level up. So we're going to level up. I didn't realize we had a level. Let's go with... You know what? Ah, I can't get another level in that. Okay. 50% longer on chems. Let's take that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We're going to become a chem addict, I think. Nobody's going to believe a word that comes out of our mouths because of it, but you know, that's just how it goes. Now, I do like this vault suit. I didn't mean to start this in battle, like, in that point of view. Holy crap, my aim sucks. Okay, well. We're gonna move on over here. And... we're in Lexington. That's where we are. Okay. So there's all kinds of reasons why we would want to be near Lexington right now, but it's not really needed at the moment. This is the super duper mart, I think, that I'm walking right beside. That's an advanced terminal. I'm not smart enough for that. Yeah, super duper mart now discovered, so we're gonna keep on going. I'm not particularly worried about Lexington until we're a higher level. Oh yeah. Gotta love the XP. Okay. I don't understand what's going on there, but okay. Now what's this? Lexington Apartments. We're already level 5 just from running around getting all of our map locations, which is nice, I gotta admit, but we're gonna get gun nut. Okay. But it's a little hard to, you know, wanna always be on the go, but I mean, we kind of have to, because we're going straight to Diamond City, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. You know what, let's listen to some radio. I feel like Diamond City radio. I don't care if it demonetizes this video. I don't mind playing a little bit of the music. There's mass gravel and sand. Whee! There is some gunfire going on over here. Fire support. That's a Mr. Gutsy. Many man. Roll them on and on, I'm a 60-minute man. Oh. Ow. Oh gosh. Nerd rage. And that did not work. Nerd rage activated, but I still am too squishy. So I wonder where we're gonna respawn now. Ha! Oh boy. And that did not work. Nerd rage activated, but I still am too squishy. So, I mean, we absolutely love it when we die, but, I mean, that kind of just sucked. So there's Mr. Gutsy down there. I don't think we got the shit to take care of it. But, are we gonna still try? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we will. I still want this place. This location. And then there's the fight over here going on. Mrs. and Mr. Donahue! No freaking way. Miss Donahue. Mr. Donahue. Mr. Summer. Okay, so, hold on. Okay, all of these guys are named. Hold on. So, we have Mr. Sumner, which is actually referred to at some point. There's Mr. Parker, right? Mr. Donahue, which we actually know about being in Sanctuary. And Miss Donahue, who is also in Sanctuary. So, these people actually came. Miss Parker. There's Miss Parker. Miss Rosa. Like, these are people that lived in Concord, and like, it's amazing the level of thought out this is. Like, look, Miss Donahue, Mr. Donahue, freaking Mr. Parker. That's unreal. Absolutely unreal. That was so worth it. That was a random encounter, but that was so worth it. I'm so glad I died so we could see that. Because that's an Easter egg I never got to encounter. Personally. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool Easter egg, though. The named ghouls of the citizens of Concord and, watch, they're gonna blow up. Ah! Called it. There we go. College Square. There's a lot of ghouls. Like a lot of ghouls, holy. Jeez. A lot of ghouls. Holy ghouls. Holy ghouls. That helped. Holy crap. Okay, so that was a lot of feral ghouls. Jeez. Come on. Stimpack the dog. Or the air, that works too. Okay. Another. Oh my gosh. Feral ghouls, man. I guess they really took it to a new level when they added in the update. They must have increased the amount of ghouls and stuff or something, because this is insane. If he had a hunting rifle, I'd be super happy. Oh, it's the Brotherhood. Awesome. Okay. Help. Hide me. All right, so we got help with the Brotherhood.
What's your business? I'm from Vault 111. You're okay. Most people would be occupied. I'll continue to help. But you owe me an explanation first. Very well. I'm Paladin Dance. Over there.
Paladin Dance. Scribe Halen and Night Breeze.
I've modified.
Sure. Our chart. Time to waste. Let's get moving. Outstanding.
So I'm not actually gonna do that line yet. I want to get to Diamond City, and that will be where we mark the end of our stream tonight, because okay then, because frankly I don't want to make too long of a stream. I mean, I don't mind being on stream for a long period of time. That's part of the fun of streaming, but I mean, we've been on it for about 2.5 hours now, something like that. And I mean, considering that we got a long game ahead of us, we're gonna take Lead Belly. I think it would be something to consider. Oh, that's Fraternal Outpost, whatever. I mean, considering that we got a long game ahead of us. And now we're gonna go over here. There's another location here. What's this? It's CIT. It's the CIT ruins. I'm at CIT. Okay. Now, a habit I have playing Fallout is I will tap the left bumper on PlayStation, because that's what I'm playing on. I tap that left bumper a lot. That clicking you hear, that's me tapping that that left bumper, and that left bumper is so we actually know if there's mines ahead. We are activating that a lot for that. Sounds like there's a fight going on around here. I don't know if it's a fight I want to get involved on. Oh, it's Diamond City people. Of course I'm gonna help. Okay. Or maybe not. Yep, maybe not. We're just gonna go to Diamond City. We're gonna hang out with Piper while they deal with the super mutants. These Diamond security officers are way stronger than me, so they should have it, right? Right? They should have it under control, right? Right? Like, why wouldn't they be able to handle themselves? They're only, like, super soldier people that somehow have never let anything into Diamond City to kill everybody. So, I mean, good for them, I think. I think that's the security office. Yay! Diamond City! Now, there were dogs in this junkyard. I don't know if they're still there. I don't think they're still there. Good. Either that or I just passed by too quickly, which is nice either way. Oh, here we go, Piper.
Stop playing around, Dave. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Oh, we started at what? About an hour ago. Okay.
Look, it's the scary reporter.
Woo! Scary reporter. Ah.
Hey, mate.
Hey, mate. How goes Berthold Hoover? I hope I pronounced that right. Berthold or Berthold. I'm not sure. But yeah, so Piper's gonna come up with a bunch of bullshit to let us into Diamond City, and we're skipping so much of the story doing this, but I want to get right into Diamond City, so oh my gosh.
Either way, mate, you started a fresh game.
Yeah, I started a fresh game. I started a fresh game. I want to kind of walk through the game, explaining the lore as I go through the pieces of the story and through terminals, kind of going for a live stream Oxhorn vibe, if you get what I'm saying. Like, if you watch Oxhorn, I think you get what I mean by lore heavy.
Let's go.
But I'm doing it as a live stream thing. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I enjoy his vids. What's the most best side quest in your opinion?
Oh, jeez. Honestly, I think it would be the DLC mission of following the Automatron questline with the Mechanist. That's personally my favorite questline of the whole story. I also think Volta, I think it was 81, is very interesting. I still have a hard time getting in there, so when I actually get to break down all the lore in there on live stream, that's going to be so much fun. Now, I'm not talking about anything synth or not until we get into the Institute and can actually, like, get into the lore of that, but, I'm here with a missing person, Donna. It's my son I'm looking for, come on.
Personally, I enjoy the Toy Maker short quest. It's sad, emotional, and despite being short, it's impacting when I first played.
Fair enough. I understand that feeling. I actually, the first time I talked to Piper for the newspaper interview that she does, that is a hell of a quest line. Like, just that little subquest where she does the interview. It's just, it's so, like, the first time I played it, right, I didn't have a Volt suit on like I am now, okay? So when she called me Blue for the first time, it was like, what do you mean Blue? Who's Blue? And then I realized after like 6 hours after that scene, it was like, oh, she's talking about the Volt suit. But I was never wearing the Volt suit in that scene, so it was like really confusing. At least now I'm wearing the Volt suit, and it makes sense.
Everyone knows Curie's is best girl.
But I was never wearing the Volt suit. I don't really use the followers all that much. Like, to be honest, I don't really use the followers. Dogmeat is like the most common follower, and I don't even see him half the time, so. But then again, I'm also not playing with any of the unofficial patches or anything like that, so. Now that we have this all set up, we are going to do the story of the century, talk to her. Okay, so let's see, we are hour and a half or 2 hours in, something like that.
Thanks. I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real so what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
I mean, despite having a thing for French chicks, she gives you stins from time to time. What quest you're not looking forward to?
Honestly, I don't like dealing with the Institute and Sean. Like, I don't like dealing with Sean as the character. I'm not talking about, like, the little boy Sean in the glass container. No, I'm talking about Father. That character, that whole Institute's... From the moment you get into the Institute and he tries to make you a director, oh, that boils my blood. Because, I mean, like, this is your son looking at you, being like, you know, we're,
Over 200 years
like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I hate the fact that Father tries to push the Institute onto his dad, and it's just wrong. I don't like the Institute as a faction. I don't like the Institute, period. But I guess that's good writing, because, like, if you don't feel involved with your story, if you don't feel like emotions playing a game, you're not going to have the same kind of draw.
Love the game and get the Peter Griffin Roadhouse gloves in one punch that sucker.
Roadhouse. Alright, there's public occurrences thing. I want her to give me Nick Valentine's agency. There we go. Now, Piper's available as a companion. I mean, I've used her before, she's fine and all, but I don't know. I just don't like the companions. I mean, Bethesda sucks at companions, what can I say, guys? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it as I see it. Bethesda kind of drops the ball when it comes to followers and companions, no matter what game.
Did you name your guy Nate or the iconic John Fallout?
No, I went Nate because I want to go with the canon, Nate and Nora. That's kind of the whole gist of the stream here. I'm going to do more streams in the long run, and every time I come across a piece of lore, I'm going to read through it. that's kind of the whole
Put the gun
gist
down
of the
now.
stream
He's
here.
a Sith! He'll kill us all!
I'm gonna do one and
Kyle,
one.
no!
Every time.
All fair enough, and besides Preston, who's the worst companion?
Hear me? Just you folks.
Besides Preston, that is a good question. I'd say Codsworth personally would be like that F tier, where it's like, you know, if you have to use him, he's okay, but you're better off just lone wandering it. Just be the lone wanderer, fuck Preston and all the companions, period. Just do it as the sole survivor, and yeah, that's everything. Just do it as the sole survivor. That's the best Fallout experience. That's how I put it.
Office is closed.
Just be the lone wanderer, fuck Preston and all the it's just because it's not necessarily that Codsworth is like personality flawed or anything. It's just a lot of them, a lot of his fighting stuff just isn't very helpful. He winds up needing to be repaired a lot more than any other companion needs stim packs. Like, I got nothing against Codsworth, but Codsworth's just one of those people that weighs you down. With the Automatron, though, it would be great as a companion, though, on the flip side, because you can increase the storage of the robot, right? So...
Hey Cam, good luck on the stream.
Oh no, it's doing it again.
Some comments. Everyone knows Curie's is best girl. I mean, despite having a thing for French chicks, she gives you stins from time to time. What quest you're not looking forward to? That's why you mug the game and get the Peter Griffin Roadhouse gloves and one punch that sucker.
Okay, we're gonna
Did you
take
name your guy Nate or the iconic John Fallout?
Yeah,
fair enough. And besides Preston, who's the worst companion? How come he's the peak embodiment of Britain?
Oh, there we go. It finally finished. I accidentally stole some stuff. Ow. I've been caught stealing. And I'm not trying to steal, I swear. I'm just gonna get out of here. I wonder if they will let me back in ever.
Don't Rambert, this is the Nate Cannon laughing.
I've been caught stealing. And I'm not trying
Remember.
to steal, I swear. Yeah, I kind of screwed up there. Nate's cannon, he actually was a soldier before the war, and Nora's cannon is actually, she was a lawyer. So, depending on who you pick, it actually makes sense that you survived the vault. If you're picking Nora, it doesn't logically make sense that she would be the sole survivor in this instance because she doesn't have the military training. So the rest of the events of Fallout wouldn't make a lot of sense for a lawyer. However, Nate is a military soldier, so it makes a lot more sense. You see what I'm getting at? So when I look at the canon, I'm talking about like the overall lore, everything that like works in.
I know, mate, despite being a flawed game, I enjoy the lore.
Oh, I know. It is a very flawed game. No! Run! I need to get out of here. Oh, I know. It is a very flawed game. Run! Okay. Now, hopefully I'm not going to be enemies with Diamond City for the rest of the game. I think I might have screwed up. And if that's the case, then I'm kind of sad with myself. That's Diamond City security, and they're still mad at me. Oh boy. Now, hopefully I'm not going to be enemies with Diamond City for Oh boy. So I'm not going to be able to go back to Diamond City for a while, I don't think.
Who do you think is the superior companion, that old geezer from Far Harbor or Coulter Gage?
Coulter. Coulter. Yeah, definitely. Not for any particular reason. I'm just not a big fan of the Far Harbor DLC yet. Like, I haven't played a lot of it, so I can't say for sure for the Far Harbor stuff. This is Trinity Plaza. I am absolutely not liking this idea. Oh my. We're running through Boston. And I'm trying not to die.
But we can say, that old geezer got drip.
What do you mean got drip? Like, he's good? Got skills? Woo! Aw. Well, at least it's explosives, but... I don't think I'm going to be allowed back in Diamond City anytime soon. There's the Boylston Club. Oh. Okay, so he's got style. He looks fly. I see what you're saying. This is the railroad. What the fuck? That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna have to look that up later on. Whatever. Oh, there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum and a cherry, or not a cherry, a regular Nuka-Cola, but still. Okay, we are gonna come in. I think. I think maybe we're gonna do this. Park Street Station. I don't know. How long have we been in this? We are bordering on the 2-hour line. So I think actually, guys, I'm gonna save now. And this way, we can come back and deal with Park Street right off the hop.
Did you know there are a multitude of ways that Deacon can change his dialogue depending what you have done currently in game?
Yes, Deacon is one of the most clever AIs of the series. But yes, I believe this is where I'm gonna call it for tonight, guys. I mean, it is like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just saving right now, making sure that works. But thanks for coming in.
Take care, mate.
Yeah.
Bro.
Thank you for coming by, man. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for when I come back on next time. I mean, I'm looking to always, you know, add more content to the channel, expand on the knowledges I have, and you know, help other people learn about this amazing universe. Because for one, it's amazing. It's just I haven't spent a lot of time streaming it. So thanks for checking out my channel. I hope to see you guys next time. Ciao for now.